hello. It's time for Zoon and Bob. It's time for Zoon and Bob. It's time. It's you. Oh, for Zoon and Bob. Hey. Hey, I like that. I like that. No, thing you just the end there.
What about Mr. Frog?
And Mr. Frog. I keep putting him higher and higher, and somehow my microphone keeps getting lower and lower. And he's still, he's in it, just his eyes. All right. And who else? It's everyone's friend, Vincent Price. I'm the one you came to see. Oh. I like his shirt. I think you said that last week. Well, my opinion hasn't changed. I like his shirt. Okay, well, I like his shirt too. And now we cover this, and it looks like we're here. It's all started. So, are you excited to answer questions this week? I am. Are you really excited? I am. Are you really, really, really excited? I am. Woo. Yeah. All right.
So
Well,
what kind of question did we get today?
All right. Well, let's see. First question. I have very low energy. What can I do to be more energetic? Oh, who sent that one? I think it was Bruce again. I have very low energy. What can I do to be more energetic? Yes, what can I do to be more energetic? What can I do to be more energetic? Yes. Well, I would suggest 3 things. 3 things. What's number 1? Number 1 is to practice being more energetic.
Wow.
Oh. Just whatever you think more energetic is, practice that.
Okay, so for example, if it's in your case, what would you do?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I go, yeah, like that. That's what you think energetic is like? Yeah. What were you saying?
Physically, like, do energetic exercise or whatever moves your body?
Well, whatever feels energetic. Huh. So what would you think it would be for me? I mean, you know me almost as well as anyone. If it were me, if I were the one who were low energy, what would you suggest I do to feel more energetic? You know, all the little Bob things, like dancing in place, you know, and talking about yourself. Hey. And, you know, stuff like that. Dancing. You love to dance. Why don't you dance more? Well, I do love to dance, and I don't dance very much. That's true. My body feels a little stiff because I don't dance. I need to dance more.
You know, do you feel...
Your water is done.
Yeah.
You feel like what?
Then, of course, you know, your body and the mind is connected, right? So, like, when I don't feel energetic, I try to come from a body.
Yeah.
Like body approach, which is like exercise or...
Well, that was my second tip.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Exercise every day.
Mm-hmm.
Set a time, even if it's just like 2 or 3 minutes, just to move your body around and get your muscles engaged, right? Yeah.
But then can I be honest with you?
Sure.
So I had been doing exercise. I started to exercise more often, constantly, like as the routine.
I mean, we were doing it every day for a while.
For a while after, you know, this lockdown happened 2 years ago, then what I found was, you know, of course I feel better and stuff, but your body get a tolerance goes up. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
like even the workout became routine, like too routine. Then I started not to feel so good about it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No,
I don't
it's
know what you're saying
obviously-
either.
No, it's obviously good, but it becomes like something, some routine that you
Like an
do
obligation?
automatically, but don't appreciate it anymore. You know.
Oh.
Because it became something normal, you know. Like at first, I thought, "Oh, I'm doing so great," you know. "Oh, this is physically a little bit difficult." Then like it became not so difficult. Then I started to feel like, you know, it didn't affect me as much as when I started. So what is your tip?
They can barely hear you so far away.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that was my number 3.
Oh.
Every day, pay attention to your body. Close attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you meditate, practice breathing. And in your meditation and in your daily thoughts where you're just paying attention, express gratitude.
Mm.
Gratitude for your body moving around and the feeling of being thankful for your energy levels that you do have.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're not what you want, be grateful for what they are. Those are 3 good things. So number 1, be energetic in whatever way you think is energetic and practice it. That's right. Number 2, physically exercise, even if it's not what you necessarily want to do, because everybody's got at least 2 minutes that they can exercise every day. Correct. And then number 3 is to pay attention to how your body feels.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing over there?
How about me?
No, but you're like moving stuff around, and
Sorry,
you said you were
just-
going to be here with us, so.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Just be part of the show. And number 3, pay attention to what your body feels and express gratitude. That's right. And when you meditate, put some focus on your body. If that's just noticing your breathing or what your muscles are doing. Some people in some meditations, they scan their body, like toes to top of the head and out to the fingers. You recommend that too? Why not? Huh? Well, that's a pretty good answer. Those are 3 pretty easy things to do. How much time do you think you should spend on the first thing? Practicing what you think being energetic is like. As much as you can. You can be energetic in everything. You can be energetic in everything. Yeah.
Do you think like a physical intensity would work for, like bringing the energy back? Like,
What does that mean?
you know, workout, like some loose workout, like a not so intense workout, and you know, intense workout. There's so many kind of workout, right?
The thing is, you're better off doing something than nothing.
Yeah.
So even if it's not intense, just as long as you're teaching yourself to be that person. You're quoting me again. Do you always need credit? No, it's not that I need credit. I'm always feel happy when you quote me. I like it. Sorry, it just makes me feel really good that you're on my team. What? You're on my team. Okay. I get it. I know which way the ball bounces. How was that for an answer? I think Bruce will be very happy with that answer. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. This is one that Sayaka and I were talking about today. Well, that's interesting. Our friend, I'll say Henrietta. Henrietta? Yeah, that's her name. She says, I'm good at making initial contact with people, but I'm not good at building relationships. Ooh, I complain about this one myself. I like so many people and can't turn them into friends. What can I do?
Oh, that's a really great question. You know, sometimes like I have a same feeling. I don't know if you feel.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Yeah, like because I have a lot of friends, but I open up like completely for like really, really like a small group of people.
See, I would think of those as the real friends and the other people to be like strong acquaintances.
No, the thing is,
So I feel like I have a lot of acquaintances, not very many friends.
I mean, I don't even call acquaintances. Like a lot of them are friends, and I want to be friend, closer friend. But I'm just afraid, of becoming closer.
Why?
I guess like I feel like
Oh, you're shaking
insecure,
with
maybe?
excitement on this question. I am.
Yeah.
I can help you guys.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Go on.
No, those.
Oh. Well, what about you? I don't know if I'm afraid of getting closer. I feel like I'm doing the right things, but maybe in the wrong order. I don't know. Like, I invite people to stuff, but people don't often want to go. And then, people sometimes invite me to stuff, but usually not. So, so I don't know what to do, at that point. That's still within the question, right? Yeah. Like I'm a good icebreaker. I'm good at making an initial impression. But then, kind of like connecting more than that, I struggle.
I have a kind of similar thing. To many people, it's not like, it's not like I want to keep this like a smallest group as the closest friends. I'm wanting to be closer to a lot of people,
I have an answer for you guys that I don't think you're going to like it.
Okay.
My advice, become even closer with your close friends. And then the loose acquaintances and friends that you want to get closer to, they'll get closer over time.
Why? How?
Because you'll make becoming deeper friends a habit. So what I would say is focus on the people you're already deep friends with and get even deeper.
Actually, that's really.
And then as opportunities come to get deeper with the people you're not deep with, you'll know what to do because you'll have lots of practice.
So it's like practicing yourself open up and build relationships with others.
Right. Also, if you're trying really hard to be closer friends, people don't like that feeling that you're trying too hard. And it pushes people away. Bob does this a lot. Hey, maybe I do.
You're intense,
I know I'm intense. When I appreciate someone, I appreciate them so much.
I know I go too far too, because when I like people, I like them so much, and then I'm probably like, it's too much.
Well, imagine that I'm nipping you in the head. Cut it out. And you, cut it out.
Okay.
Just practice being even deeper with the people you are already deep with. The others will fall in line. And also remember, you can't be friends with everybody.
That's also true too. Yeah.
And if it's just not happening, you just got to give it time. And let go of the need to be liked by everybody. Yeah. You're right. So make more of an effort with the people you're already close with and the people you want to be close with. It'll naturally get closer. That's really good advice. I could see why you would say we might not want to hear that advice at first. You gonna do it?
Ohakon desu.
Ohakon desu. Ohakon Woo! Zoon's feeling very upbeat. So if you have any questions or need any advice, just let us know. How do you say that in Nihongo?
I don't know.
What?
What you said? Sorry, I was.
If you have any questions or need any advice,
hello. もし、質問とか相談があれば、ぜひコメント欄にも載せてください。コメントください。Okay.
So we've answered 2 questions. Pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, yay! It's so nice that you're here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
So nice. Hello again.
Hello again. Wow, who is that? That was me. I'm not used to that. Thanks. Bob, that might help you with your dancing problem if you sing more. Because singing, I'll feel more musical and then I'll want to dance? Yes. All right. Next question. Oh, this is one. Again, this is asked by someone anonymous. Not anonymous, this is for me. Okay, Mr. Frog, this is Mr. Frog's question. What do you do when you have a goal that seems to keep slipping through your paws at the last moment? You don't have paws, Mr. Frog. Zoon has paws. Oh, what do you do when you have a goal that seems to keep slipping through your paws at the last moment? What I do is just keep going. Don't worry about the goal. Striving toward a goal is usually a waste of time. Just like Bob always says, and I'm quoting you again, take that step in front of you and just keep going. What's interesting is the things we want are almost never the things we get. So why focus on what you want so strongly? Just focus on what you're doing. Stay in the moment. Yes. But what if the goal's very important to you and you don't want to ignore it? I didn't say ignore it, Mr. Frog. Here, turn this way. I didn't say ignore it. I said don't be so obsessed with it that you're not paying attention to what you're doing. And that means, it's usually pretty obvious when you're doing something that's important to you what the next step is. The next step is almost always obvious. What's not obvious is doing it. And it seems like it should be obvious, but yeah, you're right. It's not. Isn't that weird? I think that's weird. Well, obvious or not, do the next step. Any questions? What do you do if you keep taking the steps and that thing that's important to you, you just don't make any progress? Well, there are a few things you can do. One, you can not worry about making progress and just keep going. Two, if you're really mucking it up, pay attention to what steps you're taking and see if you can take different steps. Maybe the best step isn't the most obvious. And three, take a break. Do something else. Come back to it with a fresh mind. I mean, don't take too long a break, but a little bit just to get refreshed. Oh, I do need to take more breaks. That's true. Oh, I just really like going and going and going and going and going and going and going. Yeah, but you also like to sit in the tree and eat the bugs, right? Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Zoon. Thank you, Mr. Frog. Yay! Oh.
Actually, we have a question
Oh
from
boy!
PSLA さん、相談です。仕事になれる作業に通っていますが、ライバル視してくる女の人がいて困っています。無視していますが。Okay, so she needs advice. So she has a coworker who consider her as a rival. And yeah, she doesn't know what to do. But she is just ignoring her. But do you have any advice for her?
Well, first thing, are you and this coworker equals? Or is one of you a boss? Are you equal coworkers? That's a good question. Like same level.
その同僚でしょうかそれともボスどちらでしょうか I assume it's equal. She doesn't say boss, so probably pretty much equal.
I have a thought. Have you tried taking her out to lunch?
わ
Or him, if it's him.
同僚です、coworker. Really? You
Yeah,
don't
why
just
not?
go jump in.
Just say, hey, why don't you and I go to lunch?
Wow.
And see if you have something in common.
ズーンからのアドバイス、びっくりア
That's
ド
an
バイス。
interesting thought.
びっくりアドバイスは、彼女をランチに誘ってみてはどうでしょうか。で、
Why not?
何か共通の趣味とか、何か共通の、 ものが見つけられるかを試してみる。
Hmm.
Wow, that needs a lot of like courage.
Well, it's never too early to start being brave, huh?
But don't you also think that you don't need to be worried? Like, she can just ignore.
Oh yeah, don't be worried.
She can just ignore, no?
You can, but why not make a friend? I mean, if she feels
But-
threatened by you, and then if you let her know that you're not threatened, then you might eliminate the barrier.
Oh,
I see.
I see.
What if she tries to invite this person to lunch and the other person is mean or rude about it?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait about a week and try again.
Wow. Ask her again and again.
And every holiday, bring her a present.
So take opposite.
Kill her with kindness is what you're saying. Absolutely.
そのライバル視をしてくる方に対して自分は怖くないよっていうことを、あなたのことを怖くないんだよっていうことを見せることで彼女のライバル視が薄れるかもしれないですねって友達になってしまえばライバル視はしなくなるかな。But it sounds really difficult.
One other thing.
Uh-huh.
If wait until she leaves for the day
Yeah.
and sneak over to her desk
Uh-huh.
and look at her photographs.
Okay.
Figure out what she's into before you go to lunch.
But do you need to make that much effort?
Yes.
If that's the person you like, then yes. But if that's the person that you don't really get along well,
So what?
like, I don't know that.
It's not a war. Rivals make the
It's
best
interesting.
friends.
It's interesting opinion or advice. What's your advice, Bob?
I'm still processing what he said. I'm like thinking back, coworkers I didn't like. It's true. I never made an effort to make it right, and it was always strange. And in most cases, I probably could have. I can only think of one former coworker that I didn't get along with that we never were going to get along. I think all the rest, it was fine. And that probably would have worked in most cases. Huh. That's very interesting. What do you think?
PSLA さん、どうですかランチに誘う案。I wouldn't be able to take that step, or I wouldn't be
Really?
willing to take that step. No, I don't feel that's. I mean, I know what you're saying, but like you can make a friend, and that makes easier maybe. But at the same time, you can't be friends with everybody.
Right, but being friends and being friendly is not the same thing.
Right.
And you can be friendly with almost anyone.
Oh.
Unless the person's a criminal or something, then you have to be careful.
PSLA さん、いいアイデアですね。ありがとうございます。その人は興味があることが鳥と美容にしか興味がないみたいなので、興味の枠が狭いようです。That's such a great idea. Thank you. So she is the person, the person who thinks of her as a rival. She is into bird. She is only into bird and beauty, like beauty products and beauty care. So she has a kind of narrow.
Birds are really interesting.
Yeah.
That's a possible connection. Like I would enjoy studying a little bit about birds to have something to talk about with someone. That's interesting. I mean, I made myself watch American football to have something to talk about with a coworker before. Believe it or not. But it wasn't like a rival. It was just someone that I got along with but never had anything to talk about.
And try to make a conversation out of what she's already into, so it makes conversation easier. Yeah, like ice breaking.
Yeah. I mean, I like the suggestion to make a bold move. I like that because people are almost always impressed by that.
Yeah.
Because in our brains, we get scared because we think, oh no, this is going to go badly. But in real life, it usually goes well.
But yeah, I mean, I get it because nobody liked to be liked, right? So maybe like you'd appreciate if somebody asked you to go to lunch.
Oh my gosh. I always appreciate it if anybody invites me to anything, even if I can't go, even if I hate the activity.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's like, hey, let's go do this thing, and they don't know that I don't enjoy it. I'm still really happy to be invited to things. That really makes me feel cheerful. That's good advice. I think I'm gonna even try that.
Yeah.
And to go back to one of our early questions, like how to build relationships, why not invite people to things more?
Yeah.
Like he says, practice with people that you're closer to, but even people you're not. I mean, I think most people like to be invited to things, even if they can't go.
Yeah, I think so.
And to not take it personally if someone says no. Because I know I'm guilty. I have a bad tendency to take it personally. If I invite someone to something and I just, and they can't do it. But I mean, I often am too busy to do things with people, even though I really want to. Wow. Go team. We really had an interesting...
going back to P.S. Edison's question, so what if like you can't find like same hobby or whatever, or like what if it doesn't interest you, so you can't really think of questions?
I'm going to make another bold suggestion. Ask them what they're into.
Oh, no. Like, you know what they're into. So she knows that she is into bird and beauty.
Right. But there might be other things that you don't know about unless you actually talk with a person.
Yeah.
But
it seems like a bird and beauty is the obvious topic, right?
Right.
So what if like you're not really interested in those two things? But you could be interested.
I mean, if it's me, I would struggle to talk with someone about beauty products or even learn that much about it.
Yeah.
That would be tough for me. But birds would be really easy. I would love to go on Amazon or something, get a book on birds and just sit down and study it a little bit. Maybe even go to a bird watching website, and talk about how the birds migrate and stuff like that. I mean, to me, I'm always, I guess, a little curious in what people are interested in a way. But I'm just curious about things in life. So the thought of learning a little about birds would be fascinating to me. I'm even thinking about it now, like, I don't know that much about birds. I'd love to know more. Interesting. Wowee.
So be interested in things that they are into and try to find a
common ground and take a bold step, invite somebody to something. I mean, coworkers, you have an open chance to invite people to things. Hey, after work, why don't we go out and, I don't know, whatever you're into, have ice cream or beer or whatever you're into. Or lunch at work,
Like an enemy could be turned into friends,
I mean, usually people become
enemy,
work rivals or work enemies just because of fear. So I think what's insane, if you make a bold move, you're breaking that fear up. So the need to be someone's rival is gone. Am I understanding you? Yeah, you're pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
ライバル視をするっていうことは、まあ何か恐れから来ることが多いと思うので、
Somebody's here.
そのアイスブレイクとして誘ってあげるのはいいかもしれないですね。Yeah.
So, good stuff. Vincent Price has to go back over the screen. How do you feel about that? Well, I think we should call it, huh?
Yeah.
My friend, thank you for coming. My friends who are going to watch this, thank you for watching. And if you have any other questions, need any advice on any topic, just feel free to ask. And if you need to be anonymous, just ask us through Instagram message, and we won't mention your name. Thank you so much. And remember, you can do it. Hey! Hey! Oh, yeah! I believe in you. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. See you again soon. And I hope you have beautiful dreams. Night. Oh, this was so good.